Hey everyone and welcome. In the last few videos I explained to you how to play every single chamber separately on a triple ocarina. In this video I'm gonna give you some tips how to bring it all together. Hey everyone and welcome back. So in the last few videos, like I've said, I explained to you how to play each chamber separately. The first chamber, the second chamber, and the last chamber. Okay, so I hope by now you had some time to practice every single chamber of the triple and kind of going up and down in their range. However, of course, a triple is not, three separate ocarinas, it's one instrument. So I kind of want to give you some tips to help you bring everything together into one single instrument. So one of the biggest challenges when you're trying to learn the triple ocarina is not so much the fingering, because it's pretty linear, However, the biggest issue for many people is how to properly place your hands on the separate chambers and how to smoothly switch in between chambers. I think many people do when they start playing the triple is and it's natural, I used to do it myself, is when you stop using your right hand, you kind of keep it hovering over here, right? Just like when many people play the single ocarina, they bring up their right hand. While this perfectly works fine on a single ocarina, and you can even do it on the triple when you're going up and down the scale quickly, I would suggest you to do something different. When you're playing, for example, the scale, and you come to this point, you don't keep your hand hovering like this, but you actually bring it to the second chamber. By teaching yourself to kind of automatically bring your right hand to the second chamber, you are setting yourself up for a much easier switch when you have to use the second chamber. Because when you try to switch, you already have your hand right here. Which of course means if you're switching, you kind of prepare your fingers for the switch. Also, another point is that because of the ocarina being designed with 3 chambers, the balance point of the ocarina is usually kind of in the middle. So like this one, you can really easily keep it like this. Which in return means that if you're holding it like this, the ocarina feels much more balanced. So how to practice this? Like I've said, just something simple like playing your scales can really help improve you switching and getting used to bringing your hand to the second chamber or the last chamber of your ocarina. Or you can actually go to the second chamber and go up the scale in the second chamber and even to the last one and kind of go back the whole scale through. Of course, when you're playing a song and you're not going to switch to the second chamber, but you're constantly using the low notes of your first chamber, you don't have to bring your hand to the second chamber, because that would mean that you're kind of slowing yourself down. If you have to go back here, you don't want to constantly bring your hand here. However, if you're using the left hand and you're not really using the right hand, just put it on the second chamber. It's going to make you feel much more comfortable with the instrument, and in the future when you're playing more complex songs or faster pieces, it's really gonna be a very important point to have your hand on the second chamber. Of course, if you're playing certain songs, try to focus on it for a little bit, but I wouldn't focus too much on it, because if you're thinking too much about it, it's going to make everything kind of complicated, and you're starting to focus too much on factors like, oh, my hand is not on the second chamber, oh, I'm not holding it properly or something like that, which is kind of going to be annoying and is going to hinder you enjoying just playing music. However, if you're really trying to practice playing the triple, it's a good thing to kind of Sometimes try to put in some practice songs that kind of use this type of range, or just going up and down the scale. I would suggest you to just, if you can, daily just do a few of these scales, go up and down, and practice for a few minutes, and that's it. Okay, so this was just a simple tip that I wanted to share with all of you. There are more tips that I want to, share with you in later videos to make switching, and especially the mouth part, because the mouthpiece is also a kind of a difficult point for many people, but with just some simple tips, things will be much easier and smoother for you. So yeah, see you in the next coming videos, I hope. And I also hope this video was helpful, and well, take care, and thank you like always. See ya.